Hello, this is Uncle Jimmy once again with Jimmy's Train Station and Travel Adventures, and today we are at Friends in Action International building up in Lancaster. This is a temporary housing of the National Christmas collection here in Lancaster, PA. The guy has been collecting over the years for many years, and it's the United States' biggest Christmas collection of different things that he's collected over the years. So follow us on this adventure and sit back and enjoy. So this is the first room we're entering.
No.
You don't?
No.
Shame
No. He says it's your job, lady.
Look at this. This is cool. Storybooks, Christmas storybooks, like the night before Christmas. Man, this guy's collected a lot of stuff over the years.
I know where you are.
Coca-Cola collection. He's collected a lot, hasn't he, for him? It's pretty cool. U.S. Navy. It says the war years. Got a lot of displays of like yesterday's Christmases and Christmas past. Man, this guy's collected a lot of things. There's Tiny Tim. Look at this, Forbes. It's got all kinds of toy soldiers.
They painted it on
Different armies and different wars. The Civil War. Indians fighting colonists. That's neat. Look at that for his Indians. British. These toys here are like from the 1950s. Oh, town set up of a farm. Pretty neat. Wonder what he did with his collection as he's collecting it. Wonder where he stored it. Makes you wonder, don't it? Must have had a big barn or something. Salvation Army. So the gentleman that collected all this, his name's Bob Phillips, the way I understand it. Give everybody a chance to see it. You got little rooms off to the sides, different collections. Old Saint Nick. Now the upside down Christmas tree, isn't that German? My wife's German. That's a German tradition of the Christmas tree being hung upside down on the ceiling. That's the way they were meant to be displayed in the first place. And then traditionally here in America, we started displaying them in the upright position and putting presents under them. It says here, in the heavenly German-speaking region of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, the upside-down Christmas tree makes its first known appearance in America in the early 19th century. This custom had a practical basis in that it appeared during the earliest period of tree decorating, when ornaments were edible of nuts, fruits, and cookies, thus hanging the tree out of the reach of any vermin who might climb the tree and eat the decorations was practical. Also, the typical home was much smaller than homes today, often being only a few hundred square feet in area, with the wildest branches at the top. Near the ceiling, the Christmas tree took up less room in the house. So that's the reason they were hung from the ceiling.
One of these Santa Clauses. Do you?
Give these old candles. Give these old
Yeah.
candles.
They look familiar. Did you have that? Yeah, I had some of them.
There's a leg lamp like on the Christmas store. One more room over here we haven't seen yet.
But I have as many as that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Make our way over there.
This is cute here.
I don't like Santa. I don't see
We'll go around this way. Hi.
If you want to stop and look at anything, let me know. Here we have the Christmas story.
1950s. Remember my grandmother having a tree like that with them kind of bulbs.
Leg lamp, does he? Wyatt got a red tiger.
This is Janice used to be in the
That might be the gentleman there that collected this stuff, I believe. Which way do we go? This way? So many different ways to go, you get lost. Looks like the guy on the Scrooge. What was his name? His partner? I can't remember Scrooge's partner. And this guy looks like Scrooge here. This must be his collection of nativity. Yeah, this is his nativity collections from all over the world. They were talking about it. Different countries. That's a neat one. That'd be cool to display outside, wouldn't it, for us? I'd be afraid the weather would ruin it up. Well, this one would remind me of Germany for some reason. I don't know why, it just reminds me of Germany. They got a life-size one here. This is pretty cool. There's Mary and baby Jesus right there. Must be Joseph. So many rooms to go in. Don't know where to begin. These candles. Well, this is cool. I like this room. It's pretty. Them are cool. Them water light. These are the lights I remember, the old-fashioned ones that they used to use. My grandma used these kind up to the like 1970s. Then in the 80s we got more traditional. We got the regular Christmas lights, but I like the old style. Brings back a lot of my childhood memories seeing this stuff. Vintage ornaments. That's the kind they had. That's the only kind they had back in the 70s. He sure has collected a lot of nativity. Pretty amazing. Them are nice figures. There's your, this is German. My wife has one from Germany, and the candles makes the fan move from the heat, and then all your characters move in a circle. More nativity. So this Christmas display is between Hershey and Lancaster. You just have to look it up. It's called the National Christmas Collection, and it's the biggest Christmas collection in the United States. I didn't realize they had so many realistic nativity scenes. Some of these figurines are really nice. So I guess we're supposed to follow the footprints.
See, they did go to the restaurant. That's everywhere. That's what they were.
Yeah, you could. You could fit in that little one there, Forrest, and drive out around the lake. What do you think of that? Would that be fun?
Probably sink piece of house.
No, it wouldn't sink. It's a real boat. You take your fishing pole with you and everything. I mean, you could take this one and go fishing. Yeah, but this one's a real one. Look, it's steam. We could take it, go fishing down the river. Be like Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. Now this is a replica of the Titanic. Wow, this is a big scale of the Titanic too. It's pretty cool. It's big, ain't it? That's neat. That's really neat, folks.
It's huge.
That's huge. It's about what do you say, about 20 foot long? Probably.
Probably longer than 20 foot.
Yeah, 20, 25 foot.
I don't get a higher.
Now, did you know, Forbes, that one of these stacks were just for looks? It never actually, I can't remember which stack it was, but one of the stacks actually was just for looks. And I believe it was one of the end stacks, but I can't remember which one it was. Do you remember, Epi? One of the stacks was just for looks on the Titanic. Actually, yeah, it actually didn't produce steam. There was only really 3 engines. Yeah, it might have been the second one.
I really only pay attention to Rose and Jack dying together. Where was that one? Who knows? Might die here.
It might say on here.
It says no, that there was
No smoke.
smoke coming out of Titanic's 4th funnel, and it was a dummy stack added
Purely
for aesthetic and
prestige purposes. So it was this stack
yeah.
that wasn't. So that these 3 produced steam and this was just for looks. I just recently found that out myself.
So after all this work,
So you got storefronts. This is your old Woolworth company here. We're getting ready to look at it.
Okay, you're not in your costume. No, the costume is in, that costume is in multiple. Just got me today.
I miss the old Woolworth stores.
yeah. I think we went to the last of them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Very last of them.
Now this represents a 5 and dime store, probably like from the 1950s or 40s.
Are you still driving?
So Forrest, when he was like Papaw's age, a little boy, you come to the store like this. This is where you buy your toys and stuff. This is your typical Walmart of the 1950s that you and Forrest would go shopping. And
Small Walmart.
yeah, they were small. It's neat.
29 cents.
Yeah.
Like $5 now.
I know, right? That's inflation. That's what it's called. My daughter was astonished at the price. You could get that whole Christmas decoration thing here for 29 cents.
Wrapping paper for 10
Wrapping paper
cents?
was only 10 cents back then.
Really? 10 cents? It's more like $10.
What is it now? $5 a roll, I think?
Probably.
Yeah. See, there's your old... You get your... Remember them old toys like Tinker Toys? You ever heard of Tinker Toys? You can build stuff. It's like your... That's your Legos of the 1950s, basically.
Oh.
They were wooden and you put wheels and stuff on them.
Are they supposed to be like bug things? Like
No, them are pop. They pop, like snap, like... Makes a noise like that. I remember when I was real little. There's your yo-yos. Oh, cool. Look at the little birds. You like those.
Yeah.
Look, an elf on a shelf was only 39 cents, Eppy.
I wouldn't buy them anyway. They creep me out.
I know. I don't like them either. Really neat. No, I'm not going to film all of this. I'll let you come up and see it yourself, but I just wanted to film some bits and pieces of it for you to see. So hopefully you can get up here and check this out and see it for yourself. I'll film a little bit more here. Oh, it's cool, like little gnomes or elves. Oh, it's telling you a story. Yeah, it's about gnomes. So if you want to read along, you can read the story as we go through to tell you the story of the gnomes. Yeah. Just a little story. Look at the piggy, ain't that cute? And the rabbits.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, look at the little dinosaur Forbes. I like the little piggy.
That's a lizard.
Oh, it's a lizard.
Yeah.
He said that's a lizard.
That's a lizard.
Yeah, I thought it was a dinosaur too.
A reptile, but still.
That's a turtle, right, Forbes? Supposed to be a turtle?
What should I expect? That's a frog.
Frog?
It's a frog. You look at his face. It's a frog.
It might be. Well, that's definitely a pig there. And some rabbits. Duck. And the goat.
They got a globe.
Yeah.
Tiny bird.
So this is really neat. So folks, I'm going to turn off the camera for now. And like I said, I can't film all of it. But if you ever get a chance, you're in the Hershey, Lancaster, Pennsylvania area, you can come up and see it yourself. So I'll film a little bit more before it's over, but I don't want to film the whole thing. I'd spend 2 hours. This would be a 2-hour video if I filmed it all. So sit back and enjoy. It's got a nice train collection here. Had to show you that.
Look at the little shop guide, the decorations. I want to be a decorations. That's a nutcracker. It's a nutcracker. Better not be.
Fortunately, we can't go inside here. I can just show you through the windows of the train collection. you can see, this is like through the storefronts here. Look, they got it making it look like an old Christmas
They got
town.
trains running and cars running and stuff.
Son wanted me to show you the train again.
There's cars going in circles right
Little
now.
car. Comes a train. Pretty cool.
There's a wood radio.
Wanted to show this barber chairs, these old-fashioned barber chairs, but this one really caught my eye. It's for little kids. It had a horse head on it, so it felt like the kid was riding a horse when they got their hair cut. It's pretty neat. Old Johnson motor boat for boats. Mercury. Would you be able to fit in that and pedal it when you was little?
Probably when I was like 2.
Old tailor shop, thread and needle. All the Christmas Village buildings he's collected over the years.
She's got a hot air balloon down there.
So we come to different Santa Clauses from around the world. This is the one from Russia. He's called Grandfather Frost. And that's their Santa Claus in Russia. And there we got Germany. How do you say that? The Weihnachtsmann? Is that how you say it? The Weihnachtsmann of Germany. He's the Santa Claus of Germany. What's that translate to, Jenny? Huh?
The Christmas man, Jason.
The Christmas man. That's what it... Christmas man.
The Christmas man.
Here's Father Christmas of United Kingdom. And look, if you're from Italy, you get a female Santa Claus. La Befana. That's her name. The Santa Claus in Italy. And then Greece, this is Saint Basil. And this is the traditional one from Holland, Saint Nicholas. The whole idea of Santa Claus, because he was a saint. He was a Catholic priest who gave toys to little boys and girls and left them on their doorsteps. He made toys, carved toys. So that's the traditional Santa Claus there. And then we have another female Santa here of Sweden. Jonice is her name.
We started this 20-some years ago.
20-some years ago.
Yeah, in Paradise in Lancaster County.
So you've been collecting all along, or?
Oh, since I was a child, and then in my 20s, there were other things, but and then when I got my home and apartments and really got into it,
Well, this is something else. I'm glad that you kept the tradition and kept this collection, because it's something really neat to see.
Well, it's memories, and
Right.
it's the way that Christmas used to be, and I don't know. It just, we all have a feeling, and my whole thing is that Christmas is the birth of Christ.
Right.
Childhood, family, but you know.
And I completely understand what you mean by the older Christmases. As I remember as a kid with my grandma in the 70s, how much it meant to us together with family on Christmas Eve, and people just don't do that anymore.
Oh, they're in such a hurry to go out, and well, we have to be there in like a half an hour, and
so commercialized.
Just, yeah, and I don't know. It's I ask the children now, and it's surprising. What do you like the best about Christmas? And 20% of the kids will say the presents, but the rest will say I go to Nana's and help make cookies.
And that's the most important stuff like that.
Put my cousins come over for dinner. I lick the stamps on the cards. And
Thank you, Sandy. You do a nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate your time.
Well,
I appreciate what you've done.
Spread the word, because it's going to get better and
better. Yeah, I mean, as long as people like me and you keep that Christmas spirit and pass it on, I think it'll live on.
Well, that's why I'm so happy that David Abel has done this for me.
Right.
And to, I don't know, it's a time of innocence, and yeah, that Christmas child is still in all of us.
That's true. That's very
that
true.
Little child that, why can't we keep the children that way?
Right. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Well, it's very nice talking to you and meeting you. Appreciate what you've done here too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, cool. This is a toy soldier store. 20 years. Plus he's been collecting as a kid. So his main reason, he said, is to remember the old Christmases when people and families got together, and that was, you know, it was more, it's too commercialized now. It ain't like gathering with your grandparents and your cousins coming over and just spending time with your family the holidays. And he said the main thing's the birth of Christ. That's why he does it. But this is really neat, folks. He's got so many toy soldiers, and these are so detailed. Different eras.
I don't think that's him though. Yeah, never did. Thank you. I got it for Christmas.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's really good looking. Yeah, I love the colors here.
Yes.
They're all beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I like about it.
Yes, it is.
That must be like Custer's Last Stand or something with the Indians with the Sioux. That's what it looks like. Different trains he's got. Boats. Look at that. I'd like to build a model like that. That's cool. So that was the National Christmas Center. I hope you enjoyed that. I wanted to do just a couple more Christmas videos before it's after Christmas, but going into January, the end of December here, and we wanted to do just a few more Christmas videos for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, it's located between Hershey and Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and it's called the National Christmas Center. I think it was like $25 an adult and $12 for kids, so it was really worth it. I mean, a lot to see in there. I didn't film everything because this is going to be a long video already, but I hope you enjoyed it. So again, this has been Uncle Jimmy with Jimmy's Train Station and Travel Adventures. If you're watching this, please subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave comments, suggestions of other things you'd like to see in the future, and we'll try to film those for you. Till next time, go out and have your own adventures and enjoy life. Again, this is Uncle Jimmy, Jimmy's Train Station Travel Adventures. Goodbye.